At 32, Chiamaka believes she has finally escaped the money traps that shaped her childhood in Owerri. 14 years of discipline, small apartments, and long shifts in Lagos have built her savings and her courage. At a lively family reunion in her parents' renovated bungalow, she lets her guard down. The next morning, she checks her phone and freezes. 78 million Nigerian nairas is gone from her savings. She breathes in, steadying herself. Then, in clear YouTube voice, she addresses her viewers from the guest room mirror. Downstairs, her father Chukudi laughs with relatives, her mother Neka praises the catering she didn't cook. Chiamaka steps into the corridor. "Daddy, where is my money?" she asks later. He snorts, "We needed it more than you. Family first." The sentence breaks something hard and necessary inside her. Growing up, money moved through their house like harmattan dust. Chukudi chased bets, pool houses, card tables, late-night football sleeps. He vanished for days and returned either with flashy gifts or empty pockets and a tired grin. Neka, a teller at a microfinance bank, always defended him. "Your father just needs one good win," she would say, turning out drawers for coins. At 6, Chiamaka saved birthday naira in a pink ballerina piggy bank. One night, a crash. She found her father scooping the coins. "Only borrowing, princess. I'll double it by morning." The money never came back. Neither did the bicycle she bought at 12, it disappeared, then she later discovered a pawn receipt. By 16, she hid cash inside schoolbooks. By 17, she opened a quiet account through Auntie Ijeoma. At 18, she left for Lagos with 220,000 Nigerian nairas and a vow, never depend on anyone again. That vow kept her alive and alone. Lagos trained her like fire. She waited tables from dawn, sold clothes at Baligan through evening, and took classes at Yobatech whenever shifts allowed. She slept for hours, shared a bathroom with a corridor of strangers, and learned to say no without apology. A marketing internship on Victoria Island changed everything. Her boss, Vivian, saw a relentless mind behind tired eyes. "You show up. I'll open doors," Vivian said. Year by year, Chiamaka climbed: junior copywriter, content strategist, campaign manager, department lead. While colleagues posed with new SUVs and Zanzibar beaches, she kept the same tidy mini flat in Suraleh, the same faithful Corolla, and a spreadsheet of savings like a prayer. Promotions came, temptations passed. At 31, she became senior marketing director. She exhaled for the first time in years. The money in her account wasn't just cash, it was a house key, a future, proof that patience can be louder than luck. Contact with her parents became careful and thin. They phoned only when bills suddenly appeared. Just till month end, Neka would beg. Chiamaka helped, until a medical emergency turned out to be Chukwudi's betting weekend in ABA. After that, she drew bright lines: no loans, no bailouts, no arguments. Predictably, she became the cold daughter, the ungrateful child. When the reunion invite arrived, she almost deleted it. But Dr. Adeyemi, her therapist, encouraged boundaries with observation. Engage without exposure. Observe rather than participate. So she traveled to Owerri for one weekend, telling herself that distance and growth might have changed something. The house stunned her: fresh paint, a wraparound veranda, polished tiles, a massive TV. Handyman work, Neka waved. Chiamaka smiled thinly, her father's fixes never lasted. In the crowd, Auntie Ijeoma whispered, "Brace yourself." Meanwhile, her younger brother Kelechi pulled her aside. "Moka, Mom asks if your investment guy is still managing your accounts. Be careful." That night, they poured honey into every sentence. Chukwudi paraded her: "My daughter, the Lagos executive." Neka brought drinks she didn't request. Cousins opened albums, laughter softened old bruises. Then her father asked too casually, "How's your portfolio?" Tech is booming, ABI. She deflected, but he pressed. Auntie Ijeoma cut in, firm, she works hard for every kobo. By midnight, Chiamaka locked her purse and phone in the bedside drawer and slept, heavy after a single glass of wine. At 7:30 a.m., alerts jolted her awake, transfers between 2 and 4 a.m., authorized by her correct password and her authentication app from this location. Her fingertips went cold. She called the bank. Largest transfer to Echekudi Okafor, the officer read. Her father. She checked her bag, slightly rearranged. Memory flashed, her mother helpfully hanging her jacket, a deep, unusual sleep, the purse left when Ijeoma called her to the garden. This wasn't an accident. It was choreography. Downstairs, breakfast clattered like nothing was wrong. Messages pinged, cousin Ebra thanking her for the amazing laptop gift, Uncle To praising her, a generous support for a vacation rental, Kelechi texting, call me now. They are buying gifts for everyone. She phoned him first. I knew something was off, he said, anger tight in his throat. Dad told me last week a windfall was coming. Chiamaka steadied her voice. I'm not fighting in this house. I'm getting my money back, properly. She called Ifeanyi, a financial crimes lawyer. Don't confront alone, Ife said. Document everything. Meet me by noon. Auntie Ijeoma arrived in minutes, Josette. Together they slipped out the back. In the car, Ijeoma squeezed her hand. This is theft, none. And we will treat it like theft. At Ife's office, they gathered evidence, screenshots of transfers, a video of the expensive renovations, and a log showing her bank app accessed at 2:15 am, biometric tap while she slept. By early afternoon, Barrister Ifeanyi filed with the bank to freeze any remaining funds and prepared a police report. Barrister Michael Okon joined, calm and precise. They'll claim you gifted it, he warned. They'll say you gave them your passwords. Chiamaka nodded. They've taken my childhood, my bicycle, my savings. They can't take my courage. Dr. Adeyemi squeezed her into a quick session. You did nothing wrong by hoping. Hope is human. Betrayal is on them. Plan set, they drove back to Owerri with a sheriff's deputy waiting down the street. Inside the living room, sunlight glinted off a new leather recliner. Mandy, N. Chiamaka, where did you disappear to? Chukwudi asked, smile stretched thin. This is Ifeanyi, she said. My lawyer. The smile cracked. Lawyer? For what? Ife opened her file. For identity theft, bank fraud, and unlawful access. You have one chance to return the money in full or we escalate. Family money is communal, Chukwudi backed, slapping the armrest. Everything she has came from us. Neko wrung her hands. Baby, we were going to discuss it. Chiamaka kept her tone level. You drugged my wine, used my fingerprint while I slept, and transferred 78 million Nigerian nairas. This isn't borrowing. Ife slid documents across the table. The bank has frozen flagged accounts. We have device logs, timestamps, and witness statements. As voices rose, a heavy knock rattled the door. The deputy stepped in with Michael. Court order, he said, serving the freeze notice. Auntie Ruth and Uncle Tob arrived mid-storm, eyes scanning faces. Rob, Chukwudi, tell me you didn't, Tob pleaded. Silence answered. Some relatives defended family first. Others recoiled. Cousin Ebra tearfully offered to return the laptop. Kelechi appeared, travel worn, and took his sister's side. Through it all, Chiamaka's voice stayed calm. This is not revenge. This is boundary. Return the money, or meet us in court. Weeks bled into filings, hearings, and long nights. Neka painted herself as the victim on WhatsApp statuses. Distant aunties mourned their ungratefulness. Chiamaka deactivated social apps and moved banks, adding layered security that can't be fooled by sleeping fingers. Vivian granted emergency leave. Family financial abuse is common. Under this, recoveries began, 34 million Nigerian naira traced and restored, gifts returned, a rushed house transfer to Uncle Tob blocked by court. Some relatives shifted from judgment to apology as facts replaced gossip. On hard days, headaches, lost sleep, legal bills, Chiamaka whispered to herself, not out of vengeance, out of freedom. Kelechi wrestled with memory and truth. Was mom's pepper soup when I was sick real or strategy? He asked. Both can be true, she said. We remember the good, but we don't excuse the harm. Slowly, a chosen family formed, friends dinners, quiet Sundays with idioma, and a support group where survivors learned the language of boundary. A year later, facing trial, her parents accepted a plea, unauthorized access and financial exploitation. The court ordered full restitution with interest, Nigerian right for 620,000, 3 years probation, counseling, and 200 hours of service. Outside the courtroom, Nneka cried, "We only wanted what's best for family." Chiamaka's answer was steady. True love respects boundaries. She cut contact, not out of hate, but to heal. With restitution, a promotion to executive marketing director, and a calm heart, she paid the deposit on a modest home in Lekki Phase 2, a place with sunlight and locks that answer only to her fingerprint. She invested properly in Kelechi's workshop, with clear terms that strengthened, not strained, their bond.